Hi, I'm Matthew Piaro, editor of Canadian Cycling Magazine.
And I'm Gus Alexandropoulos. I'm the gear editor of Canadian Cycling Magazine.
And we're here with a few items that are going to be in our gift guide, which will be in the December 2012 and January 2013 issue. And we have some items that we're previewing just for this video. And in our gift guide, we outline different cyclists that you might have to buy for during the holiday season. So the first item is for the cold weather cyclist. Now these are called bar mitts, and they go over your handlebars and will keep your hands warm in all kinds of cold weather. They're good for cyclists all the way from Thunder Bay to Yellowknife.
I think you're being a little narrow there in terms of the comfort range. I think these things are actually ideal for pretty much anyone who wants to cycle over the winter season, late fall, early spring. If your hands get cold or sensitive to the cold, bar mitts, they're made out of neoprene. They provide some insulation. They block the wind. They fit over your bars. They allow you to continue to use the brakes and shifters. The nice thing about them is that you can use a thinner glove, so you don't lose any of that dexterity while you're wearing them. And they'll definitely work for like Northern Ontario and further, but they'll be a fine addition to anyone who wants to ride in the city during the colder winter season.
Now, I have to admit, I wasn't super keen on them at first because for purely aesthetic reasons. I thought, they'd interfere with the lines on my bike, but they actually look really good on the bike, and the function, I think, is superb. So use them if it's cold. We're going to try an experiment while we're here today. We're going to see if we can open cans of beer with these covering our hands.
They are, after all, called bar mitts.
They are called bar mitts.
It could be a different kind of bar.
We don't recommend you do this while you are biking.
Okay, so I'm going to try to open this thing, see if these bar mitts actually live up to their name. It's a bit challenging. I got to say, a little too much neoprene getting in the way of the pull tab. I'm struggling. Let's see if I actually got the damn thing. It was close. I think I got it. Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Put it down. Here we go.
Oh no, you're having a tab malfunction. Oh, you did it.
Settled.
Fantastic.
So they do live up to their name, bar mitts.
All right, I'm going to see if I can beat your record.
I don't know.
Uh-oh. Oh, look at that.
Strong work.
Oh.
Strong work. What do you do with your spare time, Matt?
I like to fully test our products here at Canadian Cycling. Cheers.
Quick sip. Delicious.
Okay, now back to the gift guide. What we have over here is a very cool vest. Gus, maybe you can tell us a bit about this
Absolutely. I'm
vest.
really excited about this. This is a wind vest from Louis Garneau, and like many wind vests, windproof panels on the front, nothing too surprising. The material's lightweight, it's breathable, it blocks the wind. The back, you've got this open mesh panel, lets some of that moisture and heat escape. What's really special about this, though, is if you look down here, there's a cutaway panel at the back, which serves two purposes. One, if you're racing, it allows for your number to show through. And two, if you're not racing, you're just going out for a ride, it allows you to access anything you've got in your back pockets. This is a really smart idea, and it's one of those concepts that when you see it, you realize, well, why didn't anybody think of that before? I think, Matt, Louis Garneau had an interesting story about how this came about.
Yeah, the story I heard was he just was out riding, and he took a pair of scissors to his vest and said, look what I've done, and it came into existence. It's as simple as that.
It's a great product, especially for the fall/spring, winter season. Compressible, fits in the back jersey pocket. Great item. Think about it. Louis Garneau wind vest with the
course
cutaway.
Vest.
Course vest. That's
Yes.
right, part of the course line.
And so that's for either the racer or the Gran Fondo rider. We have another article of clothing, also for on the bike. And if you could hold that up. Now this is by Solo. It is the Classique jersey line, and it is inspired from sepia-toned photos from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. It's inspired by the teams of that day. And It is a very sharp-looking jersey.
I think what I like about this is that you get all the aesthetics of those classic jerseys, but it's a modern technical fabric. Nice touches include these little knit cuffs around the arms and around the neck. You've got a proper zipper. The other thing that's kind of cool about it is that the cut is a little more generous, so you don't get that skin-tight fit that some riders are perhaps not drawn to. It's a great jersey that kind of speaks to the history of cycling, and by Solon, there's a whole line of these old classic jerseys available by these folks.
So this one is more the Italian look. There's one that has more of a Belgian look. Yeah, so it's for your friend with an eye on cycling history.
What else we got, Matt?
Well, we have something that is sure to make the budding wrench very happy. It is a 29-piece kit from Superbee. And, you know, you open it up and you're ready to go. You're ready to work on almost anything.
This is a great kit. I have to tell you, when this came into the office, I was really quite excited by it. I thought it's very complete. It's got 95% of the tools a home mechanic will ever need. You're going to be popular with your friends when you have this toolkit. You're going to be repairing not only your bike, but theirs.
Yeah, and, you know, you've got cone wrenches, chain whip, crank arm puller. You're set to go for many different repairs. And let's say you have a pint-sized cyclist on your list. We have this cute little bell. You know, it's full of bling. And it also comes with a little rear view mirror or possibly a compact. So, you know, that's a great stocking stuffer. It's only about $10. Things for the cyclist who has everything. We have this lovely package here from Campagnolo, and inside is a corkscrew.
This is gorgeous. I've got one of these. I've had one of these, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 years now, and it's a classic item in Campy's line of products. What's really lovely about it is that even though the proportions look a little novel, I'd say large or big perhaps, it actually does work as a corkscrew. I've thoroughly tested it at home just for you know, and to ensure our readers are getting a sound product. And I can tell you, it's a great product. It actually does work. What's really special about it is Campy's actually used chainring bolts, Campy chainring bolts, to hold the arms into the corkscrew. It's a great Christmas gift item for someone who someone who enjoys wine.
There you go. And on the culinary tip, we have our last item, something from Chris King. And it's for the coffee fans out there.
This is brilliant. I really love what Chris King has done with this. It's a really hefty coffee tamper. What's really lovely about it is that Chris King is renowned for making some of the best headsets in the industry, and so the whole upper portion of this is actually a Chris King headset. So you can have lovely coffee in the morning and still you know, show your allegiance to the Chris King brand.
And it comes in a few different diameters, so you can get the right fit on the basket on your portafilter and for your espresso machine. So those are just 7 items. If you go to our latest issue, you'll see close to 30 for various categories of cyclists and bike riders out there. And that's Canadian Cycling's December 2012, January 2013 issue.